and welcome to episode 7 of Lisburn Distillery TV. I'm Lydia Campbell.
And I'm Colin Hopkins, and on today's action-packed episode we'll be looking back at Lisburn Distillery's fine 2-2 draw against Dundela at the weekend, along with match highlights from that game and a post-match interview as well.
We will also be catching up with the club's latest signings, as well as looking to see how you can become a part owner of this wonderful club.
And finally, on tonight's episode we'll give you the latest update on the Lydia vs Colin Forecast Challenge.
So Colin, another week done and dusted.
Yep.
Did you do anything exciting at the weekend?
Well, after the game at Wilker Park on Saturday with the Distillery in Dundela, I actually went to the SSA Arena to watch the Marvel superhero show, which was really, really good, I have to admit.
Love it. I love Marvel. Love it all.
Big fan?
Yes, absolutely. Perfect night in for me would be watching a Marvel movie with a pizza. So I think.
What do you like
definitely
so much about Marvel?
I love the moral stories behind
Right.
them all. You know,
Right.
each character has some sort of complicated personality
Right.
behind them, and you know, it's the inner battles that often makes them a superhero. So
That sounds very
love
philosophical.
that. Yes, it is a bit, and I could go on for hours about it.
Who's your favourite?
Toss up between Captain America and Spider-Man, I think.
Okay, my spidey senses said it should be Spider-Man, but okay, moving swiftly back to the football. It was a good weekend for the Whites as they drew 2-2 with Dundela at Wilker Park on Saturday. And the good news is we do have some match highlights from the game and pay particular attention to a fantastic strike from Aaron Harris during that game. Here's how the game shaped up.
So a thrilling 2-2 draw then, Colin. What were your thoughts on the game?
It was a cracking game. For the neutral, I'm sure they went and thought this is a really good game of football, and all credit to both sets of players playing such a high level and tempo of football for the entire 90 minutes. There was end-to-end stuff throughout. Conditions were horrendous, it just never stopped raining, so I'm sure the players really felt it in their legs towards the end of the 90 minutes, but as I say, credit to both sets of players for doing that. I think we may have the slightly better chances. There wasn't much between the sides, but realistically I think a draw was probably a fair result, you know. And that leads us into this weekend's game, which is another important game for the Whites. A change of competition this time when we move back to the Intermediate Cup. We face a long journey to take on Portstewart Football Club in that particular competition. Thoughts on that one, Lydia?
It's going to be really tough. Portstewart went out recently in the Irish Cup to a very strong Glenavon side. They actually went 1-0 up. Considering the difference between the two sides, that you have to learn something from that. And this is a team who have only lost twice all season, including that game against Glenavon. They score a lot of goals and they'll be feeling very confident at home, definitely. Yeah,
certainly from a Distillery viewpoint, we'll certainly be up for the game as well, so it should be a cracker of a match. I know Mac and George certainly will have the players up for it. We have one or two players who are cup tied, unfortunately won't be featuring on Saturday, but I'm sure the players who do take to the pitch will give it 100% to try and make into the next round of the competition.
Well, after the game against Dundela, Colin caught up with Timmy Clarke just to hear his thoughts on the 2-2 draw, as well as looking ahead to the game against Portstewart at the weekend.
You join us today at the end of a thrilling 2-2 draw between Lisburn Distillery and Dundela here at Wilker Park in Belfast. After the game we caught up with Timmy Clarke to hear what his thoughts are on the match. Entertaining game for the neutral, but what did the players make of it?
I think, well, I suppose coming here sort of on the run that we've been on, I suppose that we're coming here with 3 points, but you look at the state of the pitch, a 2-2 draw probably in the scheme of things, it probably was a fair result for us, but it keeps the run going. So
the pitch was very heavy today, there's no doubt. I mean, it just rained constantly.
Yeah, it got it. See on the wings, especially even in the centre, it got bad. Like it got really bad. See, trying to turn, you're taking a touch, trying to turn. It was difficult to do, and I suppose, as I said, probably it's hard enough. It's hard enough on it. Hard enough to run about, and hard enough to even trying to pick a pass. The ball was bouncing up everywhere, so it was tough enough.
Next week we go to Portstewart in the Intermediate Cup, so it's a change of competition. Long old journey down to Portstewart, early start in the morning. We're looking forward to that one.
Aye, we are. Everyone's in good spirits about it. Especially, we haven't had too many bus runs this year. I think the only one we had was... What was the only one we had? Up to Tobermore, that was the only one we've had, so I think everyone's looking forward to it, especially in the Intermediate Cup. It's one we want to get far in, because I think it's only cup we're in that we have left, so I think get far in that, keep the run going.
Will you be packing your bucket and spade for a trip to the beach when we're there?
Well, I played there it was 2 years ago, about the same time, and it was terrible. Pitch was worse than that, so maybe I have to get, it was bad, like it was a really bad pitch, so hopefully it's not as bad this year.
Okay, Tim, thanks very much. Well played today.
And if you're interested in going along to that game at Portstewart, there is indeed a supporters and players bus heading to the game. It'll be leaving from New Grosvenor at 10:30 in the morning, and if you're interested in that, it's £10 per head, and if you want to book your space, just drop us a line on any of the email addresses on the show. So Lydia, I understand you've got details now of an amazing opportunity for supporters of Distillery Football Club. Do you want to give us some more details on that?
Yeah, so the club is delighted to announce they will be making shares available for purchase. Basically means that anybody around the world can essentially become a part owner of Lisburn Distillery Football Club.
I think it's fair to say that the club's troubles in the last few years have been well documented. It's just very fortunate still to be in business after a few very, very difficult years, but we're now at a stage where we've got through all that. We're now wanting to bounce back. We want to improve the facilities of the club. We want to see the club back in the Premier League where we believe it belongs, and this is an opportunity for you as supporters to get behind the club and really show your support for this.
Yes, each share comes at a nominal price of £5, and if you are interested, you can get further details on the club's website, or you can contact us at the email address shown on the screen right now.
Yes, indeed. And even if you're a local business and you want to help the club out by maybe even sponsoring the likes of this Lisburn Distillery TV, which has proven to be excessively popular, please drop us a line. We're only too glad to talk to you without obligation, and we'll see how we can move the club back to where it rightly belongs. Next up in the show, Lydia and I donned our winter coats and headed off to training on Tuesday night.
Our mission, to catch up with the club's latest signings in the January transfer window, and here's how we get on.
George Douglas, centre back or left back. Andrew Simpson, centre midfield. Reece Croft, centre midfield.
Guys, just want to welcome you to Lisburn Distillery Football Club. Excited to see what you're going to contribute for the rest of the season. Reece, you've joined the club halfway through the season. Players have been playing with each other for 6 months already. Do you feel like you've settled in?
Well, yeah, sort of. I knew a couple of players here anyway, and they've sort of helped me ease me into the team. But it's hard when everyone's at fitter, everyone's at different fitness levels, and it's just working hard and training on outside training just to merge your way into the team and just enjoy it as well.
Just about to call you Dougie there. George, you've grown up actually with a couple of guys we already have here. Did that impact your decision to join Distillery?
Aye, sort of. Johnny and me too, we've sort of grew up together from when we were young playing football. We Saturday night kick-abouts and that, and that sort of helped me make my decision up. So.
Brilliant. And Andrew, you've played throughout the leagues here. You've actually scored about 3 goals against Lisburn Distillery already, a bit of a thorn in the side. What are your own personal targets this season and then beyond that, looking into the future?
Firstly, just try and get into the team. That's my main objective. So my main game is try and score goals, so get us forward up the pitch as possible and try and get on the score sheet. So that's it.
Well, guys, we just want to thank you for taking a bit of time out of training there. I know you are keen to get back. We just want to wish you all the best for the rest of the season. It's now the time in the show when we find out the latest score in the Forecast Challenge. The competition between Colin and I, where at the end of the season, the loser will have to present the show in either a Fulham shirt if I win, or a Chelsea shirt if Colin wins. So Colin, I hear there's some good and bad news for you this weekend.
Yes, indeed, very much so. The good news is that you did absolutely hopeless this week. You only got 1 point, a massive 1 point, so I am absolutely delighted, I must say that. So that's really good news for me.
Okay, what's the bad news then?
The bad news is I didn't get any points whatsoever. We were absolutely brutal this week. 1 point between the two of us. I think the two of us should be sacked and bring in new presenters. So there you go, you won that 1-0.
So I'm still winning then?
You're still winning. 6-2 as the scores in the doors after this week. So
that's special.
I'm going to have to really turn this round very quickly.
Oh, it's so good. So good. I love it.
Anyhow, looking forward to this week's games. There's only 2 games in the Premier and the Midget Leagues this week, so let's get some forecasts out of the way for that.
Okay,
First,
right.
Banbridge Town and Dundela. Do you want to lead the way?
Okay, right. Banbridge Town have just beaten DC.
Yep.
But Dundela are doing very well.
Yep.
Oh, it's really tough. I am going to go with a 1-1 draw.
I think Banbridge will just edge it. I'll say 1-0 to Banbridge.
Okay, tight.
Okay.
And our last one then is Sport and Leisure at home to Tobermoor. What do you think?
I think I'll forecast postponement for that one because there seems to be Sport and Leisure getting a lot of games postponed. No, do I get a point for a postponement? No. No. Okay. Sport and Leisure haven't played in a few weeks. Tobermoor once again let me down badly last week, and we're looking to back them again. I can see that being a draw, 1 each.
Okay. I was going to do that as well, but I'm not going to do the same. I'm going to go bottom of the table side are going to give themselves a boost, 1-0 Sport and Leisure.
Okay. We'll see how that pans out then. Next week we'll give you a further opinion. Hopefully by that stage I will have more points than 2. Let's hope so. Anyway.
So that's just about it from episode 7 of Lisburn Distillery TV. Thanks once again for watching. And more good news is yet again we can add another country to the viewing list, with New Zealand this time, and former player Tony Ferris has got in contact with us just to tell us how much he's enjoying the show. So thanks for that, Tony.
Yeah, great to hear from you, Tony. Tony was a Distillery player back in the 1980s. Picked up a County Antrim Shield winners medal with us. He eventually emigrated to New Zealand, where he actually went on to play for the New Zealand national side, including a game against an England team which featured Stuart Pearce, Dennis Wise and Gary Lineker, no less. So well done, Tony, on that.
And that team was also managed by the late Graham Taylor, who sadly passed away last week. So we would just like to offer up our thoughts and prayers to the Taylor family at this time.
Very much so. Okay, thank you very much for watching this episode of Lisburn Distillery TV. I've been Colin Hopkins.
I've been Lydia Campbell. Come on, you Whites.